Hey, what's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Vari, the truth himself, Mr. No Cap. Chilling with the homeboy, P Scyn. If you don't know who P Scyn is, he's actually the guy who's responsible for the instrumentals for the project Phini and the previous one, and She EP. So you know the homeboy, we've been around, we've been working on the song. So yeah, man, what's good, bro? What's poppin'?
I'm dope, bro. I'm super dope. How you been?
I'm good, man. Yo, it's quite noisy here, but we're gonna make it work.
Make it work.
For me, at long last, bro. At long last, I'm happy it was done. It took a while, but I decided we can do this video just to break down the whole process so that people can actually get how deep this project is and why it took 2 years to actually make. I just wanted to know, first and foremost, how did you come up with the beat, though? Because I remember you playing that beat for me the first time for TV. By the way, TV was actually the original title for the
album. Yeah, I remember.
You remember, yeah. And I as the project unfolded, I actually realized, I need to change it.
Yeah.
But yeah, TV was one of the most genuine songs I've ever written because I didn't even write it actually. I just freestyled it. I listened to the beat so many times and premeditated it in my head. By the time the studio arrived, there was no writing. I just went in.
That's why I'm listening to the track. I'm listening to the entire record. I'm like, dude, you're flowing here. You're just going in.
Yeah.
It's not even about what's the structure, hook. You're just flowing.
The flow, yeah.
You're flowing, and I guess that was the thing about the production, how I got into the production of the album. As soon as you told me what you were trying to do, I was like, okay, that's what we're doing. This is where we're going. And I think it was the right move.
Yeah. How's the process though? How do you figure out these instrumentals? Because everybody's always bugging about them, bro. Even myself, when I listen to the beats, I'm like, yo, dude, I feel fortunate enough to be able to, work with such a talented producer. And that's what always drives me to listen. I got this fire beat right here. I cannot mess this up. I have to make sure it's whatever I do hits. How's the process work with making these beats, bro?
Hell, I have to tell you, I don't know, but
it just happens.
It just happens. But the one thing I can say is that when you approach me with the idea, since Black will tell you, Black is behind the camera.
Yeah, this guy.
Black will tell you, I'm with whatever I approach in music, I'm what are you in there? Chameleon.
Yeah.
So it's I'm eclectic. So if I figure out what I want to do, I do my best to just put myself in that state and then just go crazy.
Yeah.
Once I put myself in the state, I go crazy.
You just channel that.
Yeah, channel that.
On some shapeshifter type beat. Yeah, man. That's one thing I appreciate though. For me, being a versatile artist, it's very difficult to come across a producer who will actually be able to match the energy because the beat is weird. I'm not gonna lie, it has this warpy sort of feeling to it. But it works because somehow the song is titled TV, but the way the beat flows, it feels as if it's it's based on network.
Yeah.
That's how the TV works as well.
Yeah.
So it fits too perfectly. It's scary sometimes, to be honest. It weirds me out, the way everything comes together. But I try to make sure that with my storytelling, because the song is based on how I was when I was a kid, right? I was based at Kasi, Satlali Nanda with the family, and Obviously, it wasn't good with the parents. There was like always like some problems going on even in Zadeni and even in the hood. But my way of escaping was actually like television. Like we were sitting in front of the TV and watching like anime or watching like movies where we got these guys that are unbeatable, like Bruce Lee or Van Damme or Jackie Chan or Jet Li, where they do this like like it seems like they can handle life pretty well. So for me, I always like use like television to exit the world.
And then you were able to channel that into.
And it's crazy because that was years back, but I was able to like channel it on this album and actually write about it. That's why on the end of the song you hear the TV switching off.
Yeah.
And then like MOM comes in because that's when like reality kicked in.
Yeah.
Every time I switch off the TV, And another thing, I used to actually like sit in front of the TV like for a good 5 minutes after switching it off, just basically mesmerized by like my own image in it because I had like the stream of actually being in TV.
Yeah.
If these guys can actually like handle life pretty well on TV, like I wanted to also be in that world on TV. So as simple as it might seem, it's not. Like it's a very, very deep song and there's so many like bars and so many like so much wordplay going on there. I figured it would like listen.
Yeah.
Like people have to
hear this.
Listen, not just hear the song. They have to like listen and understand that it's not just the project. It's not just the song. Like it's deep. But the way I wrote, like the way I made the song, I made it feel as natural as possible to enjoy the flow. But when you actually bust down the lines, it's deep.
Yeah.
I cover so many subjects there, bro. Like from how, dude, it's a lot of things, bro. From the hood, the dangerous part of it, knowing Amachi who are thugs, like in person, Nanji, having to ask the dude, like, why do you always wear a rosary?
Yeah.
And the dude is like, nah, bro, I just
trying to get their perspective.
Yeah, like, and the dude is like, yo, I just, with the stuff that we do,
yeah.
I always hope this actually cleanse my sin. But it's crazy when someone like actually says that because you realize how these people actually think about these things. Half of the time when you see like, when you hear someone like was actually stabbed or shot to death, you don't think these dudes actually like think, right? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, like it isn't in a perspective to like judge too much or try to put a thing on what it is. It's just basically me explaining my surroundings and the vulgar in the song, because that's the most vulgar song on the project. Because there was this the narrative I was trying to push. It's some ratchet shit, and I'm just like gonna be like grimy as hell.
That's just how it is.
You understand? So I'm also giving you a perspective there of how the parents describe the thugs through me. So for me, I'm also looking at it in the perspective of my parents, or I'm a raz and how people like speak of like these young cats and but they're doing crime and everything. So it's man. That was TV for me. That was me like actually. That's what the beat got out of me. And I'm like, yo. And I didn't even realize this until after I recorded the song. Yes. But yeah.
That is crazy.
That's TV for y'all.
That is crazy.